Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Pag-usapan natin ngayon itong latest post ni Karen Davila na isinare lang ni Crisette Laurita Chu 4 hours ago. So, unahin ko muna kay Crisette. Sabi niya, Dear First Lady Liza, every time Tambi gets his way, it's the Marcos admin that becomes inefficient. It's BBM that suffers the blowback. Please find a way to remove Tamba. Ay, so, hiling ni Crisette Laurita Chu kay First Lady. Ito, ang basihan ni Crisette sa kanyang hiling is dahil dito sa post ni Karen Davila. Okay, so, sabi ni Karen Davila, BICAM gainers and losers in the 2025 budget. Yung dagdag bawas ba? Sinong nanalo? Sinong natalo? Who wins? Sabi ni Karen, congressmen and senators with AKAP or Ayuda sa Kapus ang kita program. Congress gets 26 billion and senators with 5 billion. Okay. This should be with the DSWD, allowing legislators to distribute a government-funded program is max of patronage politics. Mabigat ito. Galing sa isang mainstream media journalist, no? Talagang napuno na rin ng salop itong si Karen Davila, no? Sana tuloy-tuloy ito. Mga ganyan ba pagpupuna? Kasi sino lang palaging pumupuna? Si Ted Pailon lang. Non-stop si Ted Pailon at saka si DJ Chacha. Sino pa? Sina Rigoberto Tiglao, yung mga journalist, sina Malotikia. Mabuti, paminsan-minsan, ganito, Jason sa paminsan-minsan, kailangan natin yung ganitong boses ni na Karen Davila. No? So, ang panalo, mga senador at kongresista. Kasi yung AKAP Ang natalo, ito, DepEd loses 12 billion. Tinanggalan. Ito ata yung pambili ng mga equipments para sa special learning activities. Ganun. CHED loses 30 billion. Ako, laki. Free college support loses 3 billion. DSWD loses 96 billion. Idagdag ko na rin dito yung Armed Forces of the Philippines Modernization Program loses 15 billion. Dami nilang binawasan. Tapos, maliban sa AKAP, Kasi ang AKAP, wala sa National Expenditure Program, siningit lang. According to Mr. Ted Pailon, 288 billion ang naidagdag sa budget ng DPWH. Ay, sa pang-loser pala, yung PhilHealth. Sa National Expenditure Program, 74 billion ang subsidy o budget. Mula sa House of Representatives, kasama ang PhilHealth. Pagdating sa Senado, kasama pa rin, may budget pa rin ang PhilHealth. Nakakapagtaka, pagdating sa BICAM, biglang nawala, naging zero. Kaya sa interview ni Ted Pailon kay Senator Pimentel, tinanong bakit nagkaganon. Sabi naman ni Senator Pimentel, hindi ko alam bakit nagkaganon. Kaya ang dami ngayong nagrereklamo yung zero budget ng PhilHealth. Okay, magbasa tayo ng mga comments. Alan Almoradi. AKAP is not in the National Expenditure Program in violation of Supreme Court decision. Let us support Senator Pimentel to elevate this issue to the High Court, including PhilHealth zero budget. Yun ang sa panayam ni Ted Filon, nabanggit ata na I don't know saang forum nabanggit ni Senator Pimentel na he will raise the constitutionality of this fattened, pinatambok, pinatabang budget, dagdag bawas. Shine Sun. I visited the ER of a private hospital this week and overheard a patient expressing their desire to be transferred to a public hospital. Out of curiosity, I asked one of the medical staff about the situation. They explained that the patient wanted to transfer because they could no longer use PhilHealth at that hospital. Seriously? Why would that be the case? Hindi ko alam exact details bakit hindi nila magamit. Pero nakakalungkot lang, lalo na sa mga taong hirap sa buhay. God bless the Philippines. Bakit hindi nila, baka yung hospital na yon, maraming utang ang PhilHealth. Ganyan ang daming reserve fund, ang daming excess fund, yung 89.9 billion na binalik sa National Treasury, excess yun Kailang, ang dami namang mga private hospitals na hindi pa nababayaran ng PhilHealth. I don't know kung anong puso, anong isipan ng mga PhilHealth officials na ang dami-dami nilang pera, billions of pesos. Kaya ang daming naghihirap na pasyente. Nakakadismaya. Okay, so may nag-reply dito kay Sunshine. Nag-react. Okay. Yes, because PhilHealth is not paying their dues at private hospital. Tama, sabi ko na nga ba Saan na po punta yung pondo daw na 400 billion? Here in Indonesia, sabi ni Rodrigo Busa, here in Indonesia, as an OFW, healthcare is free. Wow! Doon na lang tayo sa Indonesia pala. OFW ito Libre. Sana all. I had Bell's palsy. They paid for my doctor's appointment, medicine, and therapy. I don't know what would happen if I was in my own country. They took care of their working population. Ang galing naman ng Indonesia. Libre lahat. AKAP is a band-aid education. AKAP is band-aid. Education is the solution. Guess what? They want to dump down the population by removing budget from departments that shaping our country's future. Sinasabi niya, gusto ng mga politiko na maging bobo ang mga mag-aaral natin. I guess it's really true. 6 years is too long for a bad president and too short for an amazing president. Ma'am Sarah, please run for president and just be half as good as your dad. You have my vote. Nakakano naman. Nell Kim Park, sabi niya kay Sian San, konti lang kasi covered ng PhilHealth. Depende sa sakit. Kung pandemic like COVID, malaking kinita coverage sobra 50% sa total bill. Pero minsan may rare na sakit na wala sa listahan ng PhilHealth. Gaya ng nangyari sa akin noon. 20,000 total bill. 2,000 lang covered ng PhilHealth. Ano ba naman to? Kasi unknown virus, bacteria daw. Kahit mas malala pa sa COVID, yung nangyari sa akin. Buti na lang, binayaran ng congressman namin yung 18K balance ko. Congressman pa. Ay, nako. So, salamat, Madam Karen Davila. Sana palagi kayong mag-post ng ganito para malalakas pang loob namin dahil may mga mainstream media journalist na kagaya nyo na bumabatikos sa ginagawa ng ating mga mambabatas.